Well, I can't see the camera, but if I turn around where I can see the camera, you can't see me. So anyway, I start working on these little homestead projects, and I start realizing how blessed I am. Um, I'm working on this little beer. That's a new experience for me. It's not gonna be all white, but I think it's gonna be all right. I shaved the neck right here, and that little turf right there, and kind of try to even it up. But anyway, that wasn't what I was meant to talk about. Was my beard. But now I'm sitting here. I'm working on homestead projects. I cleaned up a couple broken windows. Threw some sawdust down in the barn where we're feeding the cows. Try to soak up some of the mess. And well, I'm just picking up trash. I'm picking up wood and stuff that's gonna go to the burn pile. And like I said, I'm sorting out tools and stuff that's just been accumulating in one big pile because, well, I work and work and work, and then when I have to rush off to do something, it's getting dark or something. So everything ends up in a pile, ends up in a mess. And at some point, you have to say, okay, screw it. Got to clean this mess up. So that's where I'm at today. Piece of paper trying to blow away. Yeah, that's the way that worked. Throw something heavy on it so it won't blow away. But anyway, I realize I'm really, really blessed. I got a woman that loves me. We got 3 acres here. We're raising animals. We're going to be putting a pig in the freezer here pretty soon. Got a couple hams we're getting ready to smoke. Yeah, we're doing really blessed. And like I said, I got all this stuff, all the material possessions that we accumulate along the way. And, I have a tendency to want to complain sometimes, but I really don't have much to complain about, and I think it's pretty good. I know I got folks lurking on my videos that they're not really commenting on my videos unless they see something that, is detrimental to my freedom. Then they get excited about that because, they got it in their mind that I shouldn't be free, that I should be locked up in a cage. I don't know. I can't really put words in the mouth because I really don't know what they want. They just don't feel like I should be free. Okay. This is the United States, one of the freest countries in the world. And we're truly blessed. There's many, many countries where bombs are blowing up over their heads, and bombs are blowing up in their next door neighbor's house. And you got people running into their house and slamming them on the ground. They don't care if they're women, men, and children. They're killing them. And there's genocide not all over the world. There's genocide in a few places. But we live in a blessed country, and I'm blessed. I did pick up a new charge. It's a technical violation. I didn't create a victim or anything like that, but I misunderstood the law, and I was driving the vehicle, and I made the statement that I drive this vehicle regularly. Well, according to the cop and according to all the people involved, that makes it a crime. If I'd had enough money, enough lawyers, I could have beat it because I would have had the state would have had to define the word regularly, and that's not clearly defined in the law books. So I did my little 10 days, and got my little new felony going on. It's the first one in 30 years, so I don't care. 4 years I'll be retired, and hopefully I can retire in 4 years. And I'm living a blessed life. And I don't like everything that happens sometimes, and sitting in the box for 10 days made no sense to me, for a technical violation. But hey, that's what the state wants to do. Now the thing that really will get me though is I'm hearing that they're going to send me a bill for the court cost and for the jail time that I did in county jail. I ain't got that bill yet, so I'm not going to sit here and say anything about that bill because it's not here. But if I get that bill, that's going to piss me off. But hey, Somebody got to pay for justice, right? And we sure don't want the rich people paying for it. I mean, all they want to do is throw you in jail if you're poor. How many rich people do you see sitting in county jail doing 10 days for driving a vehicle that wasn't on your registration? You know. Yeah. Rich people don't do those kind of crimes. They plead not guilty and they beat it. Poor people, they do the time. So, you know, that's life. I get my little 10 days done. I come back to the little castle, clean up my tools and sort out my stuff and, you know, go on to the next project and make videos. So I hope your life is as blessed as mine. Well, I'm on the old homestead today. I basically got the run at the place. Mrs. is taking care of some business. And anyway, I'm doing some minor chores right now. I picked up these old junk windows for the aluminum. That's what I picked them up for. And they're broken glass, and I've got to get this glass off the secure. And it'd be nice to get it in the trash can. The trash can ain't been picked up. But anyway, I do have to get it picked up. Each one of these windows has a unbroken pane. If I can save that glass, because I want the aluminum, if I can save that glass without breaking it, I've got a project for it. We got a consignment shop stall. They call them flea markets in Missouri. But anyway, it's a consignment shop, and I got something I can do with that if I can save it, keep it from being broke. I did it. We got broken glass. It's not good. We got animals, cats. And glass has a way of getting all over everything. And as you can tell, it's not safety glass. So I got to get it off the property. And like I said, I've got this. And I've got all kinds of stuff on the honeydew list. So let me work on the honeydew list. And take care of some business. Try to get some things straightened out. Peace. All right, well, there's the clean aluminum. There's the trash. This right here, this piece of metal here is trash, but it's not going in the garbage can. It's going into the scrap metal because it's scrap metal. There's a little bit of pot metal on it, die-cast aluminum on it, but not enough for me to fool with because I don't have a real big recycling operation going on. I got these two windows. I've got a project for them. I'm going to leave the frames on them, give the windows a little bit of strength. And I've got a spot to put them so they're out of the way and they're safe. And then I got some aluminum over here to clean up. And yeah, that one, I think there's a piece of aluminum right there, I think. It's dirty, but it don't look rusty. So I got to get a magnet and check that. But now, the other pieces of aluminum, they've got some little trashy pieces on there that I got to get ripped off. And if I could save them, I got a couple hinges. So, yeah, I can save them because all I have to have is side grinder to burn the rivets off. Right there, see them rivets. So burn the rivets off and I'll have a set of hinges. I don't know why a window would have hinges unless it was an escape hatch. Because I'm sure there was RV windows. I don't know. But anyway, I got to get this picked up. And I got to get that cleaned up. And then I got to move on to another project. Well, I've been having a constant problem with this pile of stuff. This is my tools. I work until it gets dark. I put everything in a pile. Next day, I work on tools and I work on stuff. So then I got another pile. And this pile is just here. There's all kinds of stuff in this pile. Apparently, this is the project on the honeydew list that I got to do right now because I need a pair of safety glasses. And somewhere in this pile, I think there is a pair of safety glasses. I haven't used them nowhere else. So I don't know. But I need to get this straightened out. It is driving me nuts. Every time I try to do one project, I have to spend 2 hours looking for something. All right, so this project's on the honeydew list. Well, it's not exactly a finished project, but it's a better project. And I found my safety glasses. So that was an important thing. Well, on to other projects. Alright, so now on this project that I'm doing now is I'm going to take this tarp and I'm going to cover this barn. Can't really see. This is one of them garage in the boxes. I bought this thing from Northern Tool and Hydraulic. And I don't know if the tarp shrank or if I just got it too tight, but it's ripping all the way across. Well, I went and bought a tarp from our local Harbor Freight, and wouldn't you know, it's 15 foot by 19 foot. What we have is a 12 foot by 20 foot garage. So we just got one top, so we're going to take it the 15 foot as far down this way as we can, and we're going to cover as much of it as we can with this 15 foot tarp, and then we're going to buy another tarp. But here's what we got to do to make it a little bit stronger. I've got to take, you see the garments from right there to right there, it's like 2 foot, 3 foot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 3 foot apart because it's 15, so 3 foot apart. And I want to take and put a garment at least halfway between those two. That give me more tie down points. Plus, I need to strap something to it with zip ties. You can't carry it over the barn that way. But I was going to use some stick that we had here, just that we saved for trellises and stuff. But those sticks ain't going to be strong enough for what I want. So I've got another idea. But what I got to do is I've got to make the holes for the garments. And I got a kit right there. And then we got that paracord. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it over. I'm going to do something else, and then we're going to tie weights to the end of it. And we're hoping that that's enough to keep the Missouri wind from blowing it into the neighbor's yard. So the frame is solid. There's nothing wrong with this frame. At some point, I want to take and put sheet metal on it and make it into a metal-sided barn. But the money ain't there yet. So let's work on this project. So I'm going to put a garment. I never say the word right. Grommet. Approximately 1.5 inches, a foot and a half. And all I'm going to do is take this to the next one, and then at the center point right there is where I'm going to put it. So let me pause this and show you what I'm talking about, since I can do this with 2 hands, but can't do a camera in the garment. I got me a solid surface, which is a piece of 1/4 inch plate. So got me a good solid table. Hang on a minute. And just like that, you got a garment. The one thing I need to do is, before I destroy my knife, before I destroy my punches, I need to find a piece of wood. Anyway, there's a piece of plastic stuck in there. No biggie. But it comes in got the tool kit, you got the 2 pieces, and a die. It's a real simple kit. It's like $6 at Harbor Freight. So, like I said, that way I got a garment about 1.5 feet apart. So, yeah, I think that'll make it stronger. Well, there it is. Another project off the honey-do list. I got, we'll have to put another tarp on it. It's home. Yeah, I gotta get in there and start working on something to eat. But I covered up a good portion of the garage. And we'll get another tarp, cover up the rest. And it'll be double layered in the middle. But there we are.